going on, everybody? It's Shampoo here, and I'm making this vid basically to clear up some things with my last video with the Halios and the Halo overrated thing. And this guy, my bad if I slaughter your name. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. Mika or Micah Man 3000. Um, basically, he commented on the video, and what he said, yeah, is correct about you know, about Halo and several other games. But what what I was trying to say in the vid was that Halo is being milked. That's the first thing. That's the basis of the video. Now, besides that, the other points that I was stating was that majority of people that want to go ahead and defend it, they use games like Final Fantasy and Zelda as some type of deterrent. Whereas that's incorrect because those games are not similar. You could take any Final Fantasy game and really compare them. Look at the difference between Final Fantasy 7 and 8. Vastly different. And really, this video is, seeing that how he's commenting like this. This is for anybody else also that kind of has, is going the same route when they see that video. Yeah, there's other games being milked, but don't use those games. Don't use those RPGs, those adventure games, those action games as some type of example of being milked because that's wrong. Um, I don't mean to put you out there, man, but I'm gonna use your example and your comment as just something to talk about on here. He said Ratchet and Clank. Now, I haven't really played Ratchet and Clank like talking about. Like the first Ratchet and Clank I've played and beat was Tools of Destruction. Before that, I honestly haven't really played a Ratchet and Clank game. I knew that it was a good game series, and I can't really defend it no more than that. So I'll take your word for it. It probably is a game that's being milked. There are other games that are being milked. Um, Now, let me see. With racing games and sports games. Now, there was a point in the video, I believe it was near the beginning, where I was talking about first-person shooters from then till now, and how they're just first-person shooters. They don't really have enough space to kind of like evolve off of anything. And sports games and racing games are guilty of that exact same thing. Um, they have like this bounding box around them to the point that they don't really have a lot of room to evolve on. So when you see a racing game, yeah, it's just racing, but what's different? The scenery, the music, maybe a few cars. There's really no true difference in these racing games. Uh, but let's say with Halo. All right, let's say with Halo. Now you have Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, and then there was Halo Wars, which was actually a different route for the Halo series. I meant to say this in my other video, but the thing is that it would be different if that game was actually a great game in the aspects of the notoriety of all the other Halo games, but it's not. It was a game that it's okay. It's not admired as much as the other Halo games. Um, a lot of people, got it and just like I know a lot of people that returned it myself. Does that mean everybody did? Most likely no, but it's not as um, reputable as all these other Halo games. But after that, what you had Halo ODST. Now the difference between these games, when you got Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo ODST, what is the differences between these games? Halo 1, you had the regular standard first person shooter. I loved Halo 1. Halo 2 came out, yeah, they added dual wielding. At that point, I was enjoying Halo 2. I really was. I was a huge fan. But then halfway through its lifespan, I I kind of saw where this game was going. It really wasn't going to have any type of like changes in the game, and it was really seeming repetitive to me. Like the similarities were just like all in my face, and I was like, you know what? I'm getting tired of this game. And then what happens? Halo 3 comes out, I play it, and it seems like I'm playing Halo 2. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. It seems like I'm playing Halo 2. And when I'm talking about this, I'm not trying to bash the Xbox or anything like that. I'm just talking about Halo, period. That's it. And it throughout the entire series, there's really no noticeable changes to the game, to the gameplay. Uh, Whereas with all these other games that people usually want to go ahead and talk about in defense of it, there's huge differences, huge. And that was just the main reason for the vid. I mean, and you know what? Another thing is that with with these games, sports games, first-person shooters, and racing games, they're like I said before, they don't really have enough room to actually do a lot of things with. But at times there are things to do. Look at NBA 2K for example. Remember when you would play a basketball game, NBA 2K like 4 or 5 and stuff like that? You would give the ball to your big man, to your center, and you would you could actually do crossovers and all this other crap with them. Like, what the hell's going on here? Like, I'm not supposed to be able to do that with Yao Ming, you know. But what they did with NBA 2K6 that really kind of pushed the series to a totally different like feel and direction was the fact that they added player likeness, so that when you play, you get this real sense of a different game almost. So if you're playing with Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, Kevin Garnett, Kobe Bryant, you know what I'm saying? Tim Duncan, each one of them plays like they do in their lifelike counterparts. You have to learn their releases. You have to learn the release on foul shots and regular games. You have to, the way they carry the ball, sometimes the way they bring the ball up court, certain things that they do, whether on the bench or we're playing. Like they'll have LeBron James constantly biting his nails and things, just like he does in the actual game. Like they definitely have pushed that game in a dramatic way. So can these games actually do it? Yeah, they can. They can if they want to, but it's harder for them. But I mean, my argument still stands. Halo is a game that's being milked. And it's being milked mainly because the games are similar. That's really undeniable. The games are similar. Halo 1, Halo 2, Halo 3, Halo ODST, the RTS Halo Wars. I mean, I played it. It was okay. But if it would have been something actually noticeable if it was actually a good to really great game. But I am glad that they went ahead and tried to test some type of different waters with that game. But will they make another one? Probably not. The company that Ensemble Studios, they don't even make games anymore because they're not even a company anymore. So I'm not sure where that's going to be going. But hopefully y'all get what I'm saying here. I'm basically just trying to say that Halo is being milked. If you're gonna go ahead and use some type of deterrent to go ahead and say that, just to defend it, use these racing games, use these sports games, use a game that, such as Ratchet and Clank. Like I said, I'm gonna take your word for it, that actually is guilty of this. And I'm not saying that you are saying this. I'm saying that a lot of other people, that's what they said. Even in my comments video, I had somebody say it, and I had to say something to him about that. But alright, y'all. This is Cham. I didn't even mean this video for this be this long. But yeah, that's pretty much it, y'all. Peace out.